Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 16 of my Rags to Riches Snowy Escape Edition. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we are pretty much where we left off. I did a little mini renovation of the bathroom, which I will show now. And that's obviously why we have less money than in the last part. But in between, when I loaded and reloaded, our Alice is no longer sore. And Celeste is no longer stressed and does not have that. Maybe it was in the outdoorsy one I got rid of. It was the energetic one I got rid of. Hopefully that was the one that conflicted with the bookworm, because she had one that conflicted. So we shall see if she gets any more messages for that. But what we will have her do, she came and sat down. She wanted to play an instrument and she needed some fun. So I was like, go play with emotion. And actually speaking here, let us take these and put them in their inventories. We will give Celeste this one, not that it matters. And I just see that right now. Our Alice has red pants on, and of course she has red hair, so I'm giving her the one with the red in it. And of course she has this whim to buy a pet. We're going to get them a pet so that the whims actually pertain, but that's because their family had a cat. And so I haven't seen any whims for a while like that, but we have got some. So she wants to get creative from the lot traits. And of course we have Alice I thought we would just have her read this Encyclopedia Vampirica Volume 1. So she just got some extra points. She got 300 points there. She had a whim to search for information. That was actually what triggered this. I didn't just do it out of she got another 300. So that was why I had her do that. It wasn't because I necessarily wanted her to do it. And we probably have some things in the garden. We do, but let's come here and ask for gardening tips. Maybe it's just she's gonna get focused. And you know what? She needs to become mindful. I probably should have had her reading. I should have had her. Well, no, of course I didn't have her on this location, Mt Komorebi, where she has to take it slow and become emotionally mindful, which she hasn't. She doesn't like being trapped inside. But why don't you do some more reading? What level did you get of that vampire lore? You got to level 6. Well, why don't you go cloud gaze there, and we'll see what you have in your inventory that's spoiled. Did this spoil? Oh, they do spoil. I thought for some reason I had heard mixed things about them, so we'll dump it. And that means yours is probably spoiled too. Oh, you put this one in your inventory. Well, I guess that one's gonna go to Alice. And this is spoiled too. Okay, so they spoil, but maybe it's the cans that don't spoil. Yeah, they don't spoil. So those ones are gonna last. And we could put... I put the shelf. I thought we could put some of their collectibles on the shelves that they have. Let me put that one there for now. And did we not have another? I think I was thinking of not putting them. Oh, we can't put that there. I think I was thinking of not putting them out because of the fact that we're going to move and I don't want to forget it. That was what I was thinking. That's small enough. But I also want to put things there so they can't put their dishes there. It's kind of like one or the other. So she's got 2 and she has 1. Why is there an extra one? I don't know. Maybe one of them drank it and threw it away and the other one didn't finish it. Okay, how's your fun? So you're finished with that. And I want you to take it slow and become emotionally mindful. So I had you, and you want to buy a pet bed, and I wasn't paying attention to see whether or not you actually got anything from Patchy. Let's see if there shows anything new in your inventory. I don't see anything, so my guess is you were... Oh, maybe you just didn't do it yet. Maybe we canceled it. I canceled it. So I bought the bathtub with the idea that I wanted her to be able to take a muscle relaxing soak, and then I loaded back in. Like I said, she was no longer sore. She did get something. Oh, she got some snowdrops. They are not in season, so we can come over here and plant it somewhere inside, or place it here, and then you can harvest. Why don't you just sell everything? Super sell. We may as well make a little bit of money from our garden. I don't think we need these things right now. We need the cherry tree, which is over here and needs to grow. Did you get everything? No, you didn't. Why don't you just plant that and sell all. And why don't you read some more? Why don't we purchase the flower arranging book? Because we have bees, because you wanted them, and now you want to do something else with the bees. Collect honey, I guess? Oh, and it's a holiday every day. Collect honey. So what I want you to do is you're going to come here and you're going to read that book we just bought. There it is. It's alphabetical and I skimmed right over it. So you're going to read that and see if that can help you become emotionally mindful for this, taking it slow and become emotionally mindful. You can like go for a walk. And it says read. Fishing also does it. So they both should have got a snowboarding vehicle. Video royalties is what I mean to say. Okay, so are you done? You're still not fun. Seriously? You want to finish reading a book from being a bookworm. Well, why don't we do the same thing with you? Even though you don't have a whim to search for information, why don't we just have you read the book that we already have? So you're going to come here and you are going to search for information. Go ahead. Go along, run along and search for information. Oh, look, there's Yamakin. I've been seeing him everywhere. Oh, there's Jasmine coming over for a visit. So since we don't actually have a whim, we can switch her right away over to the good vampire and stop her from doing it. And then we'll have her do it again. What was that money? What was that money? Good thing they're not that poor anymore. Why did they get charged 20 simoleons? I don't know what they bought. I don't know. Okay. Alright, can you read that again? Read. You need to become emotionally mindful. And then why don't you try and scrubber yourself when you're done? Magic Scrubberoo. Did you finish that? Well, you unlocked the tome, so I guess you did. So we're going to put you back over here, and you're going to read this. Maybe the reading's just not cutting it. So here she's got the great outdoors, because she was outside, sunbathing, cloud gazing. Oh, she's reading something. Oh, what level are you? Did you already have flower arranging? Okay, all right. So we're going to purchase the next book for you. Flower arranging. Where is skill? Almost bought the wrong one. We're going to buy the second book. And you're going to stop reading that. And you're going to start reading the next book. Did you start knitting? That must have been where the money went. Well, why don't you just come sit here? And we'll put that back here because I'd like Celeste to read that. Okay, we're going to pause. And we're going to knit the project that you were working on. There you go. There you go. I think that knitting can help you become emotionally... You're not even going to work on this, so let's just put you back over because you already had started, so it's not going to count. So, and the time will count even if you're not on the aspiration, so we don't need you on that. So we're going to see, we're on a goal to become emotionally mindful. That's what we're on a goal for. And she is 2, but right now she is, so she is 4. She's +4. Hopefully she doesn't become emotionally mindful while she's reading this number. This is Vampire Lore 1. If I hadn't already had our Alice reading the flower arranging book 1, I would have done that one for Celeste instead. Okay, can we just like get this to tick off for us? We're done with this. She's grabbing her phone. And she discovered plasma pack creation, which we're not going to be really using, but you can turn cheap fish. We could. See? And then you can sell them for 50 simoleons instead, especially these really cheap ones. Sometimes I even put them on the yard sale table and sell them. They're beyond that. That's not worth their time to do that, but I'll keep the slightly more valuable ones. But there, and then you can do that and go boom and sell them for 50 each versus the little bits that they were worth. So, oh, now she's rebellious. I think it's time for you to go do some volunteering, my dear. So let's see. No, you still don't have the emotionally mindful. Okay, well, we're gonna put you back over onto this, and oh, I didn't mean to do that. But she got to level 2, I think. Is this level 2? Yeah, she's got 1 done. 1 required you to get level 3 of the skill and practice acting for 2 hours. I sometimes accidentally stick it on that because it's the top one. So we're going to try and knit. Oh, she still needs to resume that. She stopped. Is that because you entered that phase? Well, we'll kick you off of there because this is still not going to count for starting. Well, a new one. So we're going to put you back on location and have you work on that. All right. So can you become emotionally mindful? So you have got that. And we're going to put you back. We're going to put you onto, and also back onto Good Vampire so that you can get that. And you got all your points you can from that. We're not becoming a vampire. We're not stopping being spellcasters so we can become vampires, because of course you can't be both. And then we're going to put you back on location, and now you're going to try and read the first. I don't think you have flower arranging, do you? You do not. So you're going to come and read that, and we're going to hope that that helps you become +10 instead of, oh, she's bored from this. Yeah. Well, tough. I think we're going to need to remove that one too. You have a mixture of, some fun, relaxing things and some adrenaline-seeking type things that you do. So they're on a quest to become emotionally mindful. I'm assuming that means +10. It might have counted for the 4 if I had been on it when they got that. But let's go fast. Well, they're trying to become emotionally mindful. We're going to go fast. All right, so you got, you could paint, but you should probably rally the troops. Club gatherings, rally the troops. And then we'll try this again. Lady of the Knits. And you're going to knit. Oh, you have already started a couple. Knit clothing. Why don't we knit some socks? We will knit some multicolored crew socks. Okay, so that's done. You can knit on a rocking chair when it's available, of course, but right now it's not. So we're going to go back onto this. And still, the quest to become emotionally mindful is still on. Okay, well, that did not work, and Celeste made something too. She started to make something. So we will have her do this one. And we're going to leave it because she's already started. Oh, you know what? Stop. We may as well flip her over to the, back over to the creativity, aspiration, and have her knit in the rocking chair. There we go. And we'll do the same one that we had. I think we picked that one before. Hopefully. Okay, so we got that knit for the knit on a rocking chair. So let's, lots of aspiration swapping between the two. So let's try. I was thinking, oh, we can go for the walk, but we can't really. And is she down her... She doesn't have the tick, so she did get knocked down, which is fine. So she's not obviously going to get the promotion today because I didn't have her do her stuff or anything for it. Oh, I don't know that I've seen that. Your package arrived early. This is everything I wanted and more. Thank you. I don't recall receiving that type of a message before. Did we get one? And then she got another one. Yes, we got a Celeste is back from Drama Club. So excited just to get that. So she wants to finish her homework. Have you finished your homework? Like, where is your homework? I'm assuming this is your homework. Well, do your homework. You want to do it. Be my guest. No thanks, Dad. Thank you, but no thank you. So do your homework. And then come here and learn new lines. Because you need to... Oh, right, it's in the bathroom now. I have to test that this setup works. I think it should because this is where the taps are, and I think that's where they get into the tub. And yeah. Oh, she got her project complete, but she did not become emotionally mindful. So let's rally the troops. There. And let's see that her need, they're both their needs are, she's still kind of hungry. So let's rally the troops again. I kind of let that go a long time. So we'll try it again. And she needs some social anyways. They both do, actually. And we know that maybe they should just go fishing. Fishing helps. So we're going to ask for gardening tips and check pockets for seeds. She needs some gardening skill. Alice, what level are you? You've maxed your gardening. Oh, we have someone wanting to buy a painting. Yay, we need that. 2,397. Every little bit helps. So yay. Okay, they're talking. Come on, I know they're not going to get their exercise done. Which is not my... I guess we could just have her go jog to clear mind. There you go. What else is spoiled in your inventory? Because it said to clear out spoiled food. Normal. Is one of these spoiled? Well, I'm going to assume that this is what's referred to as spoiled. Maybe because it's empty and it's garbage. All right, so you got that. And did you actually... You got avocado. So we can plant the avocado out here because it's in season all year round. So you may as well come over here and plant that. Let's see, how much was this worth? Oh, maybe this isn't even done. Well, why don't you just come here and resume that painting? Actually, I'm going to take this into the inventory. Oh, it doesn't tell me any. Sometimes it actually tells you what the quality is going to be before it actually happens. Sometimes painting makes them emotionally mindful, which is why I am not going to count the painting for, you know, if it's excellent or whatever. It's not as big a deal as so she did, it's excellent, 2,062. So we're going to list that on Plopsy. And she looks like she's filthy. Am I right? Oh, it just looks like she's filthy. And she's not filthy. I don't know what that stuff coming off of her is. So we're going to rally the troops. They're just struggling to become... Oh, she started another painting all on her own. They're struggling to become emotionally mindful. So, all right. Well, I think we're going to try and go for a hike. Or you know what? We're going to go fishing. That's what I said we were going to do. So we're going to take them over to the district with the park and go fishing over there in hopes that they will become emotionally mindful. So I will be back when they get there. Well, we're over here at the park. It is late. I, of course, need to remember to get home before 5 a.m. if we want to get the stuff from their garden, which gives them a little bit of money, but it's not a lot. So if we don't, it's not the end of the world. It'd be different if they had a really valuable, lucrative garden. They do still need the money for sure. That's not why it doesn't matter. But she caught a cherry, so we can plant another cherry tree, which seems to be taking a bit. That's the one thing about not being there at 5 is it doesn't come back. So the main thing right here is we're trying to get them to become emotionally mindful, because fishing is one thing I have noticed, but they got it a lot before, but now I'm struggling a little bit with them becoming emotionally mindful from the same activities that they have become emotionally mindful from before. Oh, we caught a cowplant berry. That's a decent amount of money. $4.75. All you have to do is plant it and sell it. Once it's planted, doesn't even have to wait for it to grow. But we may keep in case we do the gardening aspiration for them, since they probably will have a garden. Well, they do have a garden, but we might try and have a decent garden for them. Well, they caught lots of things, including a voodoo doll. That's because of this pond. Some more cherries and other fish. Nothing extreme. I don't find fish that valuable anymore compared to what they used to be before they overhauled the fishing. But it's 4:30. I'm going to take them home so that their garden can grow. And we have a picture ready to be sold. So it would be good if we did all that before this part ended. We'll see how much money they have. So I will be back. Well, we're back at home. I'm pretty sure it was Celeste who had the painting. Yes, she did. Oh, 5,337. We're going to ship that on Plopsy. We're getting close to having enough money to move. You don't have one available, and you need some social, so maybe we should get a club gathering going, rally the troops, and have you guys chat with each other a little bit to get your social needs up. And actually, why don't you just, you can discuss local fishing spots, get to know, give a hug, and enthuse about cats. I forgot you probably are a cat lover, so we definitely need to get a cat, and discuss logic puzzles. And we don't really need to give her snowboarding tips because she already has them. We are going to ask to be Snow Bro. That's a good one. That's not what I was going for. Compliment her art. That's always nice. And then we're going to come in here and ask to stargaze. That's what we'll do. So that will help with their social some more. And then they probably need to rally the troops a bit. But we're going to leave them stargazing, cloud gazing, whatever it was they were doing. I don't remember. It just kind of seems bright out, so I wouldn't have thought there were many stars out. But that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!